We are now
Yeah.
live.
Face is live.
Your face is live. But no, we
true.
are now
All our
streaming.
faces except Zach is live.
We are now. Oh, Zach, while you're here,
Hmm.
look. Can you see? I don't know if you can.
I only see my camera. I'm refreshing.
Oh, I'm wearing the shirt you got me for my birthday. I remember today.
Hey, there you
Yay!
go.
If anyone can see it, D&D, and it looks like a
That's
map.
Oh, nice.
I've got my
Yeah.
Majora's Mask T-shirt on.
Very
I'm
nice.
rocking the Kraken tonight.
I still
Very
have my.
nice.
Sure, that's not Cthulhu, dude. That looks like Cthulhu.
No, it is.
Everyone's
Okay.
got awesome shirts. I'm still in work clothes. Great.
I thought it was the Great Leviathan.
It's okay, Ryan.
Both of these words sound cool, you know.
All right. Again, let's take side convos to the chat. I will try not to eavesdrop on the player chat too much. I promise.
Yeah.
Welcome to session 12, everybody. You
We're
guys
really
have-
on 12?
Yeah, we're on 12. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. You guys have been crawling through a dungeon, and I promise you we're almost done. And
Wait, so we've been playing this for almost half a year now?
basically, yeah. And at some point eventually you guys will be level 5. So we'll get there one day. But anyways, so last session you guys discovered an encrypted journal. You guys cannot read it. It looks like scribbled gobbledygook mess, basically, right? You discovered a treasure room with +1 magical weapons for everybody. You fought a lesser words are hard. A lesser beholder, a spectator. Your lovely bard discovered the mimics in the treasure room, and you guys did good to fight them off. And
Hey, sir, there's 2 doors over here.
there's 2 doors. Where are they
Whatever,
going?
man. That's
Where are they
exactly
going?
how a bard would react.
I wonder where these doors go. They were not doors, they were mimics. And let's get a round of applause. I didn't get to do this last session. It slipped my mind, but 40 points of damage on a riposte. Sturf. Bravo. That was amazing.
Clap.
So we are going to jump right into it.
Fighters.
We're going to jump right into it this evening. Just a brief refresher. Chinna holds an amulet and the journal you guys have found. Now, Chinna, both the amulet and the journal feel as if they're throbbing, like a beating heart. They're warm to the touch in the presence of this portal before you. The runes light up and throb in rhythm with the amulet and the journal. You have a compulsion to step onto the platform.
I do.
Yes.
I will do so.
Right.
Surf doesn't like.
Wait, what are you doing?
Stepping. Yeah, this is the way.
Probably not a good idea there, buddy.
All right. No, Chinna steps onto the platform, right? The final answer?
Apparently, I've been compelled, right?
Yes,
As he moves towards
I would love to
to
not be stepping on a pedestal right now.
I
But,
see him. I see him about to step on the pedestal, and I step on it first.
All right. So with that, Van steps on the platform. Van, a bright white flash appears in your eyes, and then everything fades to darkness.
Can I still talk?
No, you are no longer in this room.
What?
Who wants to follow suit?
Chenna would feel compelled to step on this.
Yeah, now I have to step on it as well. This fucking kid, and I step on it.
All right. So everyone's stepping on, and as you guys step on, bright flash of white light, and then sudden darkness as you all step onto the portal platform.
Back in my back.
What was that?
Okay.
I'm already standing here. Welcome to my
Emeralds in my
home.
backpack.
Well, hold on. Let me do my DM thing.
Okay.
As you reappear, you're standing on an identical platform to the one you stepped on, in the dungeon. You look around and find yourself in a strange space. In space is what it appears to be.
Literally.
You are surrounded by a sea of stars all around you. Excuse me, I had to cough.
Sturf is just in awe at the sea of stars because he's navigated for so long on the sea.
Now,
Being this close and surrounded by him, he's kind of freaked out, but also in awe of it.
Now, everywhere that you guys look, you see the stars twinkling. In fact, Sturf, I'm glad you mentioned that because these stars are more brilliant than any clear night sky you've seen on land or while at sea. Now, the platform stands on a translucent, glowing floor. Bright lines strobe slowly and form a grid. As you take your first tentative steps off the platform, you find the floor to be solid. Your footsteps glow as you step off fully. Looking down, you see even more stars below the floor, which appears to be floating in this space. There appears to be no walls or ceilings or any light source, but everything is well lit, but not too bright. In this space, you feel rested, relaxed, calmed, and at peace. Now, gentlemen, because you feel rested, relaxed, calm, and at peace, you all are granted the same benefits as a long rest, and you may now attune to your magical weapons.
Let's do the yeah.
Sweet.
So I will give you guys a moment to do so. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit to allow the stream to see where you guys are at.
So we get the effects of a long rest, you said?
That is true. That is very true. So
Are we level 5?
no, just rested. A long rested. So
Fresh start.
with that, you guys
Nope.
regain all your lost hit points. Characters also regain any spent hit dice. Long rest, guys. Come on, we're all vets. And also, I forgot to mention, Ben, happy early birthday.
Hey.
The house rule is when we're playing near your birthday, on or after or right before, you get 3 luck dice to use however you
Cool.
choose as we play. So that is what has occurred.
I'll take it. Thank you.
All right, perfect. Well, gentlemen, I will do some more DM descriptions of things. Nearby, you see a worn bed, meant for 2, a desk with runes inscribed upon it, a bookcase with a vast assortment of tomes, a comfy-looking
Ooh.
armchair stands next to the bookcase. If you didn't know any better, this would appear to be a normal bedroom, apart from your current unusual surroundings. This point, gentlemen, your dungeon master has a question for you. What do you do?
Who's first?
Yeah, DM, tell us in order.
I believe Joe was the first to
Yeah,
have
Joe
a
was
thing
the
to say.
Joe was the first, and then we'll let Mr. Birthday Boy go, and then Sturf, Jenna, you
I
guys
cede
go.
to the birthday boy first because it's his birthday. I'll go after.
Well played.
Neb is going straight to those books or scrolls.
Get him. Sorry, chat.
Hey, Jenna, real quick, I'm gonna put you back
Yeah.
at full health. You're welcome.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go make a sandwich while Neb checks out all the books.
Yes, Zach, you may do so.
Thank you.
And so, quick, who was carrying the bag of holding? Was that Van?
Yep.
Okay. All right. If I find anything cool, I'll probably stick it in the bag of holding.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what it's there for.
And I hope you guys don't mind, but I did not put any grid lines because I wanted you to see the whole shebang.
So Neb's
It's
checking
very
out the
pretty.
books, or
What is this?
Yeah. Is that where you're doing? You're checking out the books?
Yeah.
All right. Well, as you check out the books, you see a variety of works regarding magic, music, myths, and legends. Fortunately for you, Neb, nothing exceptional of note regarding the books. On the top of the bookshelf, you find two gems, corundum, a rich purple, and a black opal. With your background, you estimate each are worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Holy shit.
Pocket
Yes.
them?
The character responds, "I pocket them."
Yes.
Yeah,
Um,
I've got my own little
Into
trinket
the
bag
bag.
where I've got that.
all
Got
right.
a couple things.
You also see a well-used wooden tobacco pipe. Again, nothing exceptional about this to your eyes. There are, in addition, two skulls. One with horns, another a black crystal.
I'll examine the black crystal one first.
All right. So you examine it, the black crystal one. It's very shiny, very, very shiny. Would you like to pocket that as well?
Yeah.
Give me a strength roll.
Oh. All right then.
Yeah, first roll of the night.
That's crit.
All right, that is a crit. So, very nice, Ben. This thing is heavy. You struggle to pick it up, and as soon as you pick it up off of the bookcase, you immediately just like it falls like to the ground, and you struggle to pick it back up. That's how heavy this thing is. It is way more heavy than it looks.
Well, is it too heavy to place into the bag of holding?
Ooh, good question. You might need assistance putting it in there, but that should be okay.
Because I genuinely don't remember what the weight limit is on a bag of holding.
Neither do I. I'm looking that up now.
I'm just guessing that you know the weight of the skull.
Yeah, it should be able to fit in the bag of holding. Bag of holding can hold it to 500 pounds.
Okay. Boy, Sturf, give me a hand getting this thing in here.
All right, I gotta help. I assist.
All right. Now, with two people, it is still quite heavy, but you both managed to uh, lift it up into the bag of holding for Van now to carry.
It doesn't weigh
I'll-
500 pounds in the bag, though, does it?
I'd like to pause momentarily.
Yeah.
Chenna does have training in Arcana. Just to be safe, I'd like to advise them not to open a bag of holding inside of a portal in another world, because it might have dire consequences.
Ooh.
All right.
I back off immediately before putting it in there.
And
And it says that because Sturf goes, "Look, guys, this is way above my pay grade."
Oh, Neb has that sudden "oh crap" look on his face and puts the skull back on the dresser.
Well,
Van looks
leave it on
disappointed.
the probably just leave it on the floor then, Neb, because
Yeah.
it's super heavy.
What
Well,
about the other skull?
the other skull is just a skull with horns. You put that in the bag with ease.
Nope, we're not putting it in the bag. We're not putting it in the bag.
Well, as your DM, may I remind you, Van did check the bag and it appeared empty. And it is
No. But after
yeah.
Chenna advised us not to open a bag of
that's true.
holding when we're within a
Inside
portal.
an extra dimensional space.
Yeah, because then a cat could come out and eat us.
Okay. Well, then you guys are
Or
being
Oregon
cautious
or whatever.
with it then.
Schrodinger's encounter. Warp cat, yeah.
All right. Well, since it's is it my turn? I think it's my turn now, right?
Just go. I don't think there's no turn order out of
there's
combat, really.
really no turn order, but just keep things rolling. We'll
I
call it
open the
Joe's turn.
chest.
All right. Are you sure?
Not anymore.
Would you like to know more?
Well,
Yes, I
you
open the chest. What are you talking
after
about? Van doesn't think about consequences.
after the
Clearly.
mimics, you should. But
No.
all right,
We
hold on.
won.
Hold on, I gotta roll. I'm gonna use this.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Nifty.
You open the chest with no consequence. Inside the chest, Van, there are nothing but clothes in here. Inside the chest, those clothes are disorganized, as if someone went through it quickly. There's room for more clothes, so it looks like someone took some clothes out of the chest. But what you find is 5 sets of fine clothes.
Are any of them nicer than the clothes I currently have?
You have fine clothes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would say that the clothes you have on are nicer. These are really good clothes, but they appear very, very old. Maybe like out of style.
Does anyone have expertise in current fashion trends?
I grab them anyway. I grab 4 sets of them and stick them in my backpack.
All right. All right. 4 of the 5. Okay. Make a note of that.
Using my handmade, or what's what I'm thinking of? Literally handmade quarterstaff.
Okay.
I poke the edge of the wall where a wall should be. Do I run into anything?
Yes, you do. What appears to be no wall present is just a ruse. There is an invisible wall here. When you place your staff against the wall, the same effect happens with your feet on the floor. It sort of glows where the staff touches this invisible wall.
Okay. I go around the room looking for any place there isn't a wall.
Uh,
They're using the staff to check. Find none.
you find none, sir. This is an
Totally
enclosed
kills
space where you're at.
what I was gonna do. Okay. Well, then Stir sits down in the chair and just gazes at the stars.
All right, Sturf. I'm disappointed in you. This is a very, very, like, I'm talking very, very, very comfortable chair. You begin to feel the weight of the world lift from your shoulders as you take a yawning stretch and settle in for a nice nap. Roll me a con save.
Oh no!
Oh,
He
a
just
con
really
save
likes
for
the
a chair?
stars.
Wow.
He just really liked the stars.
That's
It's
true.
okay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Take the
We'll
first
just
one.
use the first one. The first one is you're good. You're good. So you snap out of it and immediately stand up from the chair. Um, and you begin to wonder what might have happened if you didn't startle yourself out of this sudden slumber you felt.
Guys, be careful with this chair. I almost fell asleep, like really fast. And I only take naps when I want to take naps.
All right. And we haven't heard from Chinna yet.
I was just about to type. Chin is
Ah,
actually he's still got both feet solid on this kind of dais that he's on. He's got his hands up and he's actually kind of scanning the room, a little paranoid. He's immediately has begun ritual casting detect magic, and he's afraid to touch anything. He's already called out for everyone to stop opening bags. He sees Sturf hop out of this like sleep chair, and he's like, "No, no, 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 no! You don't mess with other dimensions." And he's like being very cautious, and that's what he's doing.
all right. So yeah, you're casting your detect magic.
Eventually, let the
Uh,
scene play
eventually.
on.
All right. Well, I'm forcing things along.
All right.
The journal you have is still thumping and throbbing like it is a beating heart here in this extra dimensional room that you find yourself in. It is beating as if it had run a marathon. It is urging you forward, and I want you to give me a wisdom save. All right. So The beating of the journal in your hands, Chinna, it has suggested that you move forward to the desk in front of you.
Sensing a common theme. All right. I'm inching closer, the beating heart propelling me forward to the desk.
All right. You place the journal on the desk. The journal, once set down, flies open on its own. Pages flip from page to page so fast it's all a blur to your eyes. When the pages get to the end, they flip back to the front. Now all of the writing within this journal is in readable common.
I knew all along. I almost now, in a very van-like fashion, sits in the chair and just begins to pour through the book. Totally dismissive now of everyone else. Now that he's solved it, the puzzle.
Sturf pulls up and goes, "Watch out for those chairs, man."
This would just be a normal chair.
All right, cool. So I'm
No,
Sturf weary, man. Sturf didn't like that. Sturf don't like
all
that.
right. All right. So as you sit down, Chinna, you sit down at this desk. At the desk, now that the book is out of your hands, no longer putting the suggestion in your mind to set it down, you begin to look around the desk. You notice engraved runes, the same runes you guys saw in the room with the empty sarcophagus. In the center of these runes is a dark wooden pendant where the book is now rested atop. Excuse me. And a human skull sits on the desk. It's in its skull is a carving of a third eye, and maps of the known sea lay under a book on sailing and a page of notes. The notes appear to be an itinerary and a list of goods needed to crew 3 sailing vessels. And does anyone have any questions about the items on the desk?
these sailing books and tomes, these notes and anything. I'm scanning rapidly for any mention of the word airship or flying.
Give me a history check.
I can do that. I'm a sage. Thank you.
Yes, quite well. So with that history check, Chinna, you inspect the book, you inspect the notes, you inspect the map under the other book atop the desk. To your, I don't know the word, but I'll say to your amazement, uh, this map that you now hold in your hand, it is a known map of the seas roughly 250 years ago, before the lifting of the magical storm barrier that encircled the original continent of the old world.
Yeah. Ooh. I know what this is.
Okay. Anyone else want to check anything else before we proceed?
I want to check out this loot over here by the nightstand and just the nightstand in general.
All right. We will pause and check that out for you. Let's see.
Do we
In
have a
my
close-up of
notes.
the loot?
Yeah, we can do that. There we go. Well, I'll get a whole close up on everybody since we're all in the same part of the room now. And there's the loot.
Loot. I thought you said loot, Loot, and I'm like, man, was it really stuff that like?
It is.
I wasn't that
Yeah.
zoomed in.
Uh,
Oh,
It
that
is
makes
both
me.
loots, man. It's an instrument.
Oh, that makes me want to
all
look at this
right.
thing over here now.
So you may let me describe the loot, Van. The loot, as you inspect it, you can see that the back or the frame of this instrument is made of rosewood. The strings of this instrument are made of steel wire. Now, along the wood of the instrument, it's adorned with carved images of angels, hearts, and a symbol you might recognize. It would be This one. I'm sorry I couldn't get it any bigger. That
That's
symbol.
what she said.
Shut up. Take it to the
I'm
chat.
sorry. I'm so sorry. That's my one.
Take it to the chat. That symbol appears on the rear of the instrument's neck. So that is what you notice. And we're gonna shift over to.
I take it, by the way.
Okay, no, that's perfectly all right. That is perfectly all right. Sturf, what did you want to look at before we shoot back
This
over?
thingy,
What thingy?
that spearhead thing, does that look
Uh,
usable?
yes, that is a spear. That is a spear.
I would like to examine it and take it if it seems like it's better than my quarterstaff. Or
I just had to refresh my screen. Sorry.
handle of the. You what?
I'm just refreshing my screen if it shows I went away.
Well,
Okay.
that you pick up the spear and it appears like a simple, good, good spear, to your eyes as of this very moment.
All right, I pocket that shit.
All right, very nice.
Just
All
like
right.
a spear to stab people with, or a sphere like a circular thing?
A spear, a stabby spear.
Okay. Just making sure.
All right. Is Zach still here? Zach?
I'm vocally present, yes.
Okay, well, we're shifting back to you. That was what Starp and Van were doing while you were looking at the map. So now we cinematically have come back to you, and would you like to look further into this journal?
Oh yeah, the idea was that I'm scouring it for information.
Yes. So you set the map down, and you learn the map is the seas of 250
Yeah,
years
so
ago, and you
yep.
bring your attention back to this journal now. So as you flip through the opening pages, you don't see a name or anything, but the first several pages appear to be a diary, a journal of sorts. On one page, you read a brief summary of how a wizard and a close friend, he does name his friend. The name is Gelward. I'll put that in the chat so you guys can see the spelling. There you go. It is in the chat. So a brief summary of how this wizard and a close friend named Gelward captured and transported a pair of mimics safely. A hastily written edition mentions the need for stronger security for the treasures the wizard plans on storing. The next page is a humorous list of things a captured lesser beholder said, with a note on encouraging the madness within this creature to take hold, to, quote, make a more formidable combatant. On another page, you see what the person has written out. Push. The runes will say push. Oh, sometimes I'm just too clever. The following page is a list of the items that you players have picked up in the treasure room, with an additional note indicating the wizard's feelings on how insecure he believes this treasure room to be. That is a meta joke at you guys, you jerks. Uh, the Along with that is this note on. This is verbatim in the journal. Gelward says, "I'm quickly becoming the world's foremost wizarding expert, and I needn't worry. Ever the optimist, my Gelward. No, the world's foremost experts in the wizarding arts have prevented our peoples the opportunity to explore this world. I fear overcrowding and dwindling resources one day. Something to look into. That storm will not always hold us back. We will find a way through. Someday." And below that is a hastily scribbled addendum. I have removed the first weapon Gelward attempted to enchant. It was a failure and never should have been added to the treasure room. Gelward was always partial to it, even in school all those years ago. Failure is the first step to success, he would tell me. A spear that causes extra bleeding. How quaint. Oh, dear Gelward, I miss you. I have placed your spear where it can be closest to me, something I can hold, admire. I wish it was you.
Ooh.
Cool. So I got
Yes.
a bloody spear.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we were all thinking it.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Uh, Chena, as you continue to flip through, you see a serious note regarding the wizard's hesitation of using oozes in slimes as a cleaning service, believing this to be a lazy solution. A page with with a large drawn heart. Wedding day. I am to the stars and back with excitement. An entire page is dedicated to the wedding ceremony. How lovely it was. The guests, the food, the flowers, the gifts of gold and items to be placed in the treasure vault. You can tell it was written with so much love and compassion. The chapel and the dungeon was used. Here, it's not described as a dungeon, Chinna, more of a home and a safe place away from a society that doesn't fully understand or approve of their love. A human and elf? At this time, that was unheard of. Nod to Van, our half elf. Um, as well as a guarded safe house to be used to further their magical abilities in magical experiments near the magical storm barrier that prevented travel much further away from the mainland. An additional note informs the reader that Gelward adored the bright red crystals that grew in the cave system they've built into. On the following page, it's a note of various gifts. One is bolder than the others. As a wedding gift, I was given a lute. My love, I play horrendously. Fear not, you'll never have to tune it. It will forever sound as beautiful as I find you. He always knows what to say. I will treasure this gift always. Did you catch that, Joe?
What?
Did you catch that?
Not that last bit, no.
Okay, he was giving the writer of this journal was given a magical lute as a wedding gift. Uh, the
Oh,
ma- the magic means it does not have to ever be tuned.
that's why it was so perfectly in tune.
Yes, sir. And Chinna, as you continue flipping, you see more notes about various day-to-days going ons within this journal. Um, you see a sudden realization that the wizard could use a variety of different magical forms to open a pocket dimension. I can bring the heavens to us, my love, our own bit of heaven here. Well, not technically here, you know what I mean. Gelward says the space is missing something. Green, he says. A plant. Or some lovely rugs, green colored rugs, to really tie the room together. It will be done, my love.
You really tied them.
Yeah, really tie the room together. Really tie the room together. So Chinna, you're
Hopefully nobody
absolutely
sees on it.
right.
Sorry.
Chinna, you are absolutely fascinated by the life of this wizard and this wizard's husband. You flip the page. Several pages are blank leading up to this page, but the very next page with any writing on it, it's a very somber note amongst pages of happy musings. A red X adorns this page, Chinna. A note below the large X reads, "The light has gone out of my life. Goodbye, Gelward, my dearest friend, my love, my companion. I told you Dragon's Fire was nothing to toy with. Damn you."
No.
Yes. Excuse me. Now, you want to take a brief moment to share with the rest so far, Chenna? No?
I mean, I relay that information. I think you did it better than I could.
Okay. I'm trying. All right. Well, pressing on, you continue to flip through the pages. There's less entries after that last entry, but a sudden realization, a discovery of how to remove the magic storm that blocked passage of the seas off the old world. I have done it. I know what to do. I've poured into our work to occupy my mind. Oh, Gelward, you would be so proud. I wish you could be here. And then in the following page, a note on insomnia. I haven't been able to sleep as of late. I believe I have found a solution. And I think Sturf found the solution too. So moving forward, you turn the page, and Chenna, you might find this most interesting. It's a note and a quick sketch of a flying boat, similar to the blueprints you guys found previously. Next to it is a quickly scribbled note that says, "The dwarves are mad if they believe I have time to ponder this right now. No, best to wait. Too much to do." And there's not very many entries after that, Chenna. A page near the end of this actual journal portion. This book is like sectioned off like a three-ring binder would be. Different tabs. A page near the end of the actual journal portion reads thusly: "I have returned. The pathetically stupid dwarves think I have remained in the new world. Oh, the wonder it holds! I am pleased the people of our lands can spread and share in the abundant resources this new land possesses. But what discoveries! What madness! What power! Power is underlined multiple times. So much to do, so much to study. Had I known, had we all known, Gelward would advise caution. Ever the thorn in my side, caution. There is something there, beyond the eastern shores of this new continent. Something old, and that's underlined. Something more powerful than any gods known to any sentient being of our world. I sense a darkness, an all-powerful darkness. I sense what can only be described as old gods. That's the best way to describe the power and infinite age I felt. Perhaps I should have never closed the barrier. No, no time for Gelward's voice in my head. Time to research, time to study, time to test what I have brought back." And Chinna, with that revelation, I'm sure you can all guess who this journal belongs to. But the next few pages are not journal entries, more notes on various forms of experimentations. And here are the entries sort of delve into madness territory. "The substance I discovered appears mud-like with a strange smell, not unpleasant. It's not unlike something sweet that's been left out too long. And something else. Decay? Tubes run through it like veins. Parts of it pulse. Not mud. Flesh of some kind?" The next page. "A new discovery. It only pulses in the presence of living beings. I left this space and noticed it lay still until I walked closer. In the presence of my machination, it lies dormant as well. Interesting." And Zach or Chinna, the next several pages are very quickly written notes. Some of the handwriting is very hard to discern. Um, one of the things that is most discernible to you is the heading. Testing on humanoid subjects has begun after successful trials on various animals. uh, as you flip through the pages, you see different notes on the substance he was referring to. It has the ability to radically alter infected life forms and utilize their biology in various ways. There's notes on various test subjects, death, dismemberment, autopsies. A note regarding the substance not degrading with exposure to air, and a note with notes on its growth potential. Its growth significantly accelerates if it is exposed to magic. A variety of magic had been tested. Tentacle like growths appeared as the sample size grew. Fire, underlined multiple times. The substance burns to ash when significant heat is applied. notes on possible weapons applications, and a quote, must discuss this with my sages in our towers. Must keep it secret from the Empire and dwarves. For now. And you're getting to the tail end of the book, Chinna. Only 3 or 4 pages remain, but these notes are darker still. It's clear the writer has let madness fully cloud his mind. Cursing, there's a note on cursing the ghosts that appear due to high doses of magical energy and often violent deaths. With a note that says, one has proven quite useful to me. I consider it my lieutenant. A volunteer from my ranks of sages and sorcerers has served me better than in undeath while alive. A note regarding less cooperative quote unquote volunteers, the sending of funds to the sages to bribe vagabonds and homeless from the mainland to be brought in for further experimentation. The final note in this journal, Zach, it's one of the more lengthy ones. Operational security is not what it once was. A brave, foolhardy man took it upon himself to break in and tried to stop me after overhearing my people discuss sending more test subjects. Foolish idiot. He didn't get past my traps. I need to leave this place, find a more secure location, remove or kill several morons from my ranks. Going forward, only the highest levels will know of my work here. I'm leaving a portion of the substance with them. I may need more in the future, but I have learned all I can from this sample. My answers have only led to more questions. I must travel back to the New World. I leave my ghosts in Machination to protect this place. I may return one day. I have left my final wishes with the sages to move Gelward to the sarcophagus I prepared for him. On my death, I wish to lay beside him for all time. And Zach, with that, that was written on the very last page of the journal in your hand. And I know it was a lot for you guys to process. I will allow you to do so.
Kind before closing the book, goes back the pages before and the pages after. The pictures, the sketch of the airship, the mention of the dwarves, and later on when they mentioned keeping the secrets from the dwarves, and I would like to pocket those pages.
Right. So yeah, you rip them out and you pocket them.
And I fold the book shut and I hand it to Neb and I say, whatever it be in that book of yours, there's something of it in here, I think. And I hand it to him.
I don't think this book and my book are about the same thing. But something definitely old.
We'll be on the right side of it, son. If there is darkness, and this was Zonamor, and he's gone mad and began rituals and whatnot.
Oh, he was over the rainbow. That shit on that ship we burned. It's some sort of symbiote. It sounds like we really need to find that crewman that escaped.
My
Despite spread.
magic sight, is that on at this point?
You did cast the detect magic, yes?
Yes.
Right. Well, yes. So I would say that is still on. This space though, everything basically glows. It's like an overglow. The floor, the you do make out the magic of the invisible walls and the invisible ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
The desk, the runes are glowing. The human skull with the third eye is glowing. Just about everything in this room is glowing, including the portal in which you guys use to travel to this location.
Yeah, I'm especially looking for any like clairvoyant sensors or like watching or listening magic. Like maybe
Okay.
this place is bugged.
Give me an Arcana check.
I Do I get advantage for my magic sight?
Yes, I will. I will allow that.
Nice. All right.
Okay, I'm pausing for effect. Jenna, your eyes gaze from the book you just set down again to the skull with the carving of the third eye, and you feel you're being watched.
I smash it with a hammer.
Right, you smash it with the hammer. Final answer.
Yep.
Roll for initiative.
All right. All right.
I mean,
All right. So you smash with I'm gonna assume you're using your hammer, right?
Yeah, with my
You smash the skull with the carving of the third eye. As you do, lights start flashing red. Intruders detected rings loud enough in the space for you all to cover your ears. And behind you on the platform,
Oh Lord. Okay.
well, this
Give
all
me-
looks terrible.
Give me like 2 seconds, guys. I gotta say goodnight to my kid real quick.
okay.
Sorry.
The wizard's machination he mentioned in the journal appears on the platform, and I'll wait to further describe it until Duder gets
it's
back.
it's like if Carnage had full plate.
Yes.
Well, my my hunch was correct, but not as conspiracy correct as I thought it was.
I keep losing Ben's camera.
I don't. I've lost everyone's camera, so I just minimized the screens.
If you refresh, we're talking through Discord, so it's not going to interrupt our speech. But if you refresh, we all pop back up. It just everyone when you kind of blink out every once in a while.
Yeah, since
Joe,
he's
you've been
kids, I'll
spot on
refresh it.
tonight. Beautiful.
I'm
Still
gonna
love the
pause.
scarf.
I'm gonna pause the
It's a
stream
schmog.
for right now.
You said it before. I forgot.
And we're back. So before we roll initiative, let me read something. Where is it? Got so many notes this session, guys. It's hard to keep track.
Figure is still pretty.
Here we go. So the lights are flashing red. A loud voice said, "Intruders detected." And you guys are all covering your ears. It's quite loud. The wizard Machination appears on the portal platform behind you. So long ago, this construct might have been something to fear. However, as you guys turn and look at it, you notice the metal has rusted. The wooden parts are rotting, and that is what you notice standing on the platform. And everybody, please roll initiative. And ignore the shield guardian. I made changes. Just right. So zoom out so everyone can see. There we go.
Oh, this. Ooh, okay. This could be ugly.
All right. Neb, it is Emerald's turn.
Well, Emerald is going to do what Emerald does best: smack this thing in the face without hurting it, to do the help action, and then fly back to my shoulder.
All right. And as this thing has sort of ported in here, guys, you hear it shout in a sort of robotic sounding voice: "Reactivation sequence complete. Initiating sentry protocols."
Okay.
And now, so that would be Emerald's turn.
Yes.
Sturf, you're up, sir.
Surf likes to hit things, doesn't matter if in a sentry protocol or otherwise.
True.
So Star's gonna just rock up. See what we can do here. So, do I get any kind of advantage on this, or because of the swoop attack? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, you should have advantage.
Okay.
The next attack against it should have advantage.
Alrighty then.
I said help, but she basically swooped in to distract it.
Gotcha. So we're gonna go ahead and attack with this battle axe, the silvered one that I has, and
And it's just the first attack has advantage, but
got you. But then what I will do is I'm gonna go ahead and trip it.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that a 22 will hit.
Yes, a 22 does hit.
Has to make a strength saving throw, which is 10, which is 14.
Okay.
Has to be 14. Okay, it does that.
And it does.
But let me roll my superiority dice, which is a 1d8.
Right.
Yep. And then I will go ahead and smack it with my shield to give up my 2 AC from the shield.
So you're just at 16 AC now.
Yep, 16 AC until my next turn. There it is. Ooh.
A 9 is not good enough to hit Sturf.
Dang. All right, then. Well, I'll go ahead and just action surge right now.
All right.
I will attack it again with this axe.
Okay, a 15 is good enough to hit. So you swing with your axe. The first time you hit it, you try to bang it with your shield, and you just sort of graze him. Uh, Goes right away. So you just come back to follow through with another axe attack, and you hit it.
And then
Uh,
so that's another 2 for the dueling on that one, on the battle axe.
okay.
So it's 11. And then I'm gonna go ahead and try to. Can I try to trip it again there?
I don't think so.
Just when I hit. It just says when I hit.
So when you're not getting an extra attack action, you just get to attack them with the extra dice. Like you don't have 2 attacks yet. If you wanted
thought-
to trip someone, you have to use the action to trip them.
I thought
No.
Action Surge gave him a whole nother action.
Surge. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
action
thinking you're
surge,
talking about
yeah.
the offhand shield attack.
No. Yeah,
No,
he's
no,
using
not
Action
the
Surge. So
Action
yes,
surge, yes.
you
Okay,
can trip attack again.
Okay,
It
And
does
let
give you
me
an action. Sorry,
then
I misunderstood.
I misinterpreted too. So let me then roll strength, and I need to beat 14.
14.
I do
Oof,
not.
that's not
Uh,
14.
that is not 14.
Well,
So
that's
Ooh.
pretty nice.
for trip,
Hey, I'll take it.
we'll do that for trip.
And
And then
yeah,
what's the total damage he's taken, sir?
let me add it all up. 8 plus 7's 15. Plus 9 is 24. 25, 26, 27, 28 damage.
Okay.
And that
There's
will
stress
be my
tester.
turn. And I'm at 16 AC right now.
All right. And Neb, your go.
How Neb eyeballs it? Does it look pretty beat up, or does it look still pretty healthy?
It looked pretty beat up when it arrived here, Neb. It appears slightly more beat up than it did when it initially arrived.
Okay. I am just going to Eldritch Blast it for now.
Ooh, wee.
Wow.
Right. All right.
That's 25 force damage.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. You whack it full on in its chest. You see bits of rusted metal and rotted wood fly off. The internal mechanism of this machination you see are like rusted cogs, and you see like sparks fly as Eldritch Blast does its thing.
And I'm going to take a step back closer to the wall, and that's it.
And he's also prone now, right?
Yeah, he is also prone now. All right. So Chinna, you're up with Van on deck.
All right. So what I will do is cast Scorching Ray at this thing, hoping to burn away its foulness from this world. Seemed to work last time.
All right, go right ahead.
I need to make spell attacks. 3 of them. Alrighty. So every time I refresh, I have to reopen my character sheet. So.
Okay.
So I think the spell attack is, yeah. It should be the same as this. Oh, I don't have advantage, but that's
A 19 would hit.
my second attack. That's 1 and 2, and here's number 3.
Okay, so 1, 2 hit, 3 no hit.
It's still 66 total.
What do you hit him with?
Scorching Ray. I hit him with
okay.
1 and crit him with 1. So 2 dice. 2 dice is doubled to 4 dice is 6 dice.
Gotcha.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
This thing is taking a beating.
and
Does it not roll for you if you click on the spell itself?
I don't have it built with that. I literally just built it like on Roll20.
31 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Dear
That's not a
Lord.
bad 66 either. Wow.
Jesus
No, that's pretty
Did
darn
I
good.
win? Do I have the most damage so far? Am I winning?
I mean, so far tonight, yes. You still have to
Oh,
beat.
Jenna.
You still have to beat the 40 riposte damage from last session.
I don't know. 25 from one Eldritch Blast is still pretty
That's not
solid.
bad.
That's
That's not bad at
pretty
all.
good, yeah.
That's
So
amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
Chinna, you hit it and you see the bits of wood burn and smolder to ash on its exterior, and the ash and the soot sort of darken the metal bits around it. This guy is hurt pretty good, but he's not down for the count.
That's okay. I didn't think it would kill him, but yeah, that hurt.
Yeah. So now we bring it to Van. What you got, Van?
I ask him, what is your sentry protocol?
Do you want to be intimidating with this, or you want to be persuasive?
I
With
want
your
to ask
response?
him what his sentry protocol is. I'm asking a question. I'm not intimidating him or persuading. I'm trying to persuade an answer out of him.
Okay. Okay. So you want to know what his sentry protocols are?
Yeah.
You ask the question, you shout the question really to this guy over the blaring of the alarm and the flashing light still playing. It responds, protection, 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 just over and over.
Okay. Now I'm trying to persuade him. Well, actually, I can't persuade him because all my guys decided to just like beat the shit out of him.
Okay.
Well,
I mean, you can join in on beating the shit out of him. It seems to be the popular move tonight.
nope. I'm just gonna chill in the back. Pass.
Okay. So that's your whole turn then.
Yep.
All right. It is now the wizard's Machination's turn. On his turn, you hear him shout partial restoration successful, and he heals for a number of hit points. There we go. And so as he heals, restores his hit points, guys, you see the damage bits of him sort of go back to as they were before the Eldritch Blast, before Chinna's. What was that again? Scorching Ray. It appears to be not where it was initially when he came into the room, but he's back up a little more. So with that, he's turning his attention to Sturf. Sturf, he raises an arm to you like he's about to cast a spell that might be stored in this construct's body. The hand raises it right to your face. The hand before you, you see a bunch of like fire forming, and then you close your eyes and nothing happens. You look back up, that spell fizzled out. So instead, he is attacking you with his fists, not once, but twice,
Misses both of them.
and misses both.
The post.
All right, go right ahead.
Can I riposte twice then on that?
Uh,
No, it's just
No, you only have one reaction.
one reaction. That's right.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just one
I
riposte.
swear I'm gonna get better at this, guys. I promise.
All good.
So yeah, just a riposte there, and that's just a regular attack, right?
Yeah.
Question is in character, but it's out of character. So continue.
He healed 10 hit points. Sorry, I
I
didn't mention that.
didn't want a number. We just had done a lot. And you see, it
Okay.
looks like he did before the Eldritch Blast, before the Scorcher Gram. Like, that's a
Okay.
lot of healing. Like, does this
Well,
thing literally look like it can't die? Or
I can't take
okay,
back something I have said. But he healed for 10 hit points. So
okay.
yeah. So
So
he some of the damage that the Eldritch Blast and your Scorching Ray caused has sort of regenerated itself. Think like when a Borg repairs its ship, kind of molding and forming back together.
we could tell it was healing.
Yeah.
But it's
It
not like
told us it was healing.
But it's not like
Well,
back
that's
to
true.
normal by any
Yeah.
means.
No.
You still hurt it a lot.
No, it wasn't even back to normal when it came in.
Yeah.
The
Just by the way I
length
heard
of
the
time.
description, I was like, okay, now let me clarify what Chinna sees, because if it's normal, if it's like Terminator, just like whoop back to normal, I'd be like, all right, we're leaving, because
No,
no.
not like that.
Good luck convincing the Funky Bunch to leave.
You're the
So
leader.
let's have Ryan do the roll. Is that the roll?
Yeah, it's 16 damage there.
16 damage
Sorry.
there.
Yeah, 12, 4, 6. Yeah, 16.
Okay. Got it. With that, it's Emerald's turn.
So did it stand back up?
Does it get to stand back up on its turn?
It just
You can
costs
use
half
half
of its movement.
It was definitely tripped.
Oh yes.
But you didn't say it did, so we're gonna. No, I'm just kidding. It's your show.
And I am prone to mistakes. So
I get it, because he's
I see what you did there.
Nice.
yes, I am prone to mistakes. So he is prone. Okay. He slipped on a banana peel and fell back down. Emerald, go.
Well, if he's still prone, she's going to hang out on my shoulder, and I will. I guess I'm going to try the old reliable. I will try to Eldritch Blast it again.
Right.
That probably missed.
Is it your turn?
Emerald.
Oh no, it wasn't my turn. It was
Yep.
Emerald first. Now Sturf. Sorry.
We'll ignore that. Sturf cast an Eldritch Blast.
he tried.
Sturf's patron is Neb.
Birthday boy is like, I can do whatever the fuck I want today.
Yeah, start.
Now. Well, nah, just I don't know. Just because Emerald went, I just went into okay, I'm next mode. So
No worries. All right, yeah, so. Yeah, and I guess I'll hit him with the shield too while he's down. Like that's advantage as well then on that one.
Yeah.
It's 15 hit?
15 hits, yes.
Yeah. All right. It's 19 damage.
Right.
Beat the shit out of this thing.
All right, Neb, you can try your Eldritch Blast again.
okay. I'm hexing it first. So strength. It has disadvantage on strength saves going forward.
Okay.
And now that it's hexed, I'm going to try to Eldritch Blast it.
Okay, I got the Broken Heart for the hex.
Cool.
Okay, so good effort, Neb, but a 10 for the first one, and a 13 does not hit. But he is
Okay.
hexed. So that would mean it's anything else you would do, move or anything?
I think I will just stay right there for now. Yeah, it just has disadvantage on strength checks. concentration for the next hour, unless something happens to break my concentration.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll move forward. Chinna gets to go again.
Chinna, you know what? It worked once, it'll work twice. Is going to Scorching Ray a second time. And so he'll do so. I do not. Okay, here we go. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Okay. I need to do a wisdom save.
No,
It's
that
not
is an
wisdom.
attack. That is an
Oh, okay.
attack
Gotcha.
against you.
So the 20 and the 15 hit. The 9 does not.
Rolling the dice.
Rolling the dice.
12 damage.
That
Not
balanced
bad.
out your
Not
last
bad.
66
right.
roll.
Like I said,
Uh,
that was a very good
So
66.
good.
This was 46, so, you know.
That's still not bad.
all right. And it more bits of it fly off of it. It's quite scorched. And now we come to anything else, Chinna?
Nope.
All right. And now we come to our resident bard. Joe?
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
While he's thinking, Sturf shouts out, Bard, if you're not going to do anything, at least give us something to listen to while we kill this thing.
I hop over the bed, rush to this spot, and I poke it with my silvered thing,
Right.
and I probably miss.
Yes, you poke it, but the
You have a-
blade is still like
Oh,
maybe.
wait. Hold on, I get to do it again. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I
right.
forgot
Yeah.
I have advantage.
Uh,
We'll see. We'll
that
use the first attack, though, the 4 damage.
okay.
Sorry,
Yes.
if that
And
hits.
a 16 does hit, and we'll use the 4 piercing. That
Yes.
first time.
That's fair.
So you hit its internal mechanism with the cogs, and sparks fly from your blade. And
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Oh, never mind. Disregard. Continue.
okay. Okay. It is now the Machination's turn, and I do have a question on the prone. I can use my movement to stand back up. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
1/2 of your movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if your movement's 30, you'd have 15 left.
Okay. Well, he's just gonna stand up in place. Since I did not specify that last time. Sorry. He is going to turn his attention to the new arrival, having tried to attack Sturf with a spell and not being successful. He is now going to turn his attention and hit Van multiple times, hopefully.
Mm.
Yep.
Yep. I'm out.
Yes, sir.
Lip flap.
See this
So
thing?
attack Neb?
No, he's attacking Van,
Oh, okay.
the new arrival.
Sturf cleaves into it with an axe, dealing over 40 damage. Van pokes him for 4.
Hit the wrong gear.
You hit the wrong. Doesn't like that shit from behind, right? Keep it up front.
Well, the rapier is a bit more slender than that battle axe.
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry.
And he's the new arrival, so he's just countering a new threat. So nothing against Van or Joe. It's just new threat, attack.
Direct attack versus Joe.
All right. I'm not gonna have this guy doing anything. Emerald, go.
Swoop. Come back. So next
Okay.
attack against it has advantage.
All right, Sturf, go with advantage.
Sturf gonna do what Sturf do.
It's true.
I have advantage on here. Yes, I do. Let's add that up there, and then. Ooh, that makes me sad.
Well, you're lucky that's with advantage because the 14 hits.
Ooh, I thought that was. Alrighty. And go with the shield there.
Okay.
Oh wait, that one doesn't have advantage. Sorry.
Okay, so then the 9 does not hit.
Okay.
It should have
This-
advantage.
He's not prone though.
Oh, he's not prone. That's right.
Yeah, he's not prone
It's just
anymore.
it's just the swoop.
The first attack gives him the advantage.
Yeah. So just 10.
All right, and with that, you start noticing that the machination, this construct, is starting to buckle in various places. Bits of metal are falling off, and wood continues to smolder and burn from the cleric's scorching ray attack. Warlock's turn.
All right. Neb is going to dart around the flame speaker and kind of get a little bit of cover over by the bed. I'm moving Emerald because she's perched on my shoulder. It is still hexed, so we are going with, fingers crossed, Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
That.
And then, so that's 8 force damage, and I can add, what is it, a d6 for necrotic, I think?
Okay.
I don't remember. I closed that,
Doesn't show.
closed it by accident.
I tried to click on show.
Yeah, it's a d6. So 1 second, let me get over to that. So 2 necrotic damage in addition to the 8 force damage.
All right. So this is what happens when your Eldritch Blast hits it. So what it does, the Eldritch Blast hits it again, square in its sort of what appears to be its chest. It slams back against the invisible wall, and it falls to its knees. And as it's on there, it says, "Please stand by. Damage detected to primary. Damage detected to primary." And then that necrotic damage hits, and it just it's gone. No more.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Alpha struck.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Necrotic damage for the win.
Yes.
You've
Very
done it.
nice. Very nice, gentlemen. Very nice. Now, just to make the map pretty, I'm going to hide the corpse. It's still there. Use your imaginations. But yeah.
As soon as it goes down, Stirk turns around and goes, "Can we get the hell out of here now?"
I fear there may be more traps to this dark dimension. I'd like to go to leave.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. You all may do so. Is
If
any
there's a medallion sized like gear or cog from this thing, Neb's gonna grab it on the way out.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you grab just a cog from its. You bend down as you step on the platform, and you just sort of rip out a cog uh, from uh, from the inner workings of this construct, and yeah, you can use that as I guess a trophy. I don't know what Neb's purpose is, but yeah.
Grabs pipe.
I'm readjusting my movement to grab the pipe on the way by.
I meant
Don't you
to pick
already
that up.
have a pipe?
Glad you did.
You can never have enough pipes. All right, I don't know how much.
Right, but if you are ever in a pinch for like gold, you can say this is Zonomor's pipe. Right?
Ooh.
It's a piece of history that needs to be
He's gonna
Reserve.
smoke. He's gonna
preserved.
smoke the. He's gonna smoke the good shit out of it. So,
Smoke those pages of incriminating evidence.
so guys, you all step on the platform, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So the bright white, followed by the darkness, followed by the fading back in of normalcy, and let me bring back Van's token. You are now back on the same platform in which you had left previously. Um, oh, and let me actually close the initiative. My bad. So yeah, you guys are free to continue on in the dungeon. And as DM, let me remind you guys, Neb had Emerald sort of scout ahead for you guys. So if you guys recall that.
Did you ever
Well,
do the thing
Emerald
where we?
scouted into this room,
Yeah,
which is I
into
was
this
standing
room.
like just down the hall from it.
Yeah, into this room through the hallway. Excuse me, hiccups. The hallway that Sturf is now standing before.
Is there any way to open this trap from this side?
Give me a perception check. So yeah, what
Whatever.
Van notices is another what's the word? Scones on
If it's
this
a
other
bottle, I
side.
need the bottle
Uh,
of.
so
Sorry,
you
ask
wiggle
my
the
kid.
scones
I'll
like
get
you
that.
did that you did previously on the other side, Van. Same thing. This would open it, but everything's all like rusted together and dried blood from the dead person who fell into this trap um, has caused all the like workings to seize up. So no, cannot open it. I mean, found out you could, but you just can't.
Okay. Then I start leaving.
Okay, you leave that way.
So I got in.
Okay.
Not
Do we
sure
want
how
to check
we
out
got
that
into
door
this
and
room,
let
guys, so
outside,
you
or
guys go ahead and lead on this part. Because my internet had cut out before we got into this room.
Oh, what was that, Ryan?
I said my internet cut out before we got into this room, so I don't know how we got in here.
Oh,
We just
okay.
stepped on the platform. Oh, that's right. Didn't they come back around to where I was at?
So, Neb had Emerald scout ahead through the rubble. Emerald was able to squeeze through rubble, and she went through another room that had a larger doorway with some light and stairs leading down, and then into the hallway in front of you. And Van was in the hallway he's in, and was able to see Emerald. So everyone then came into this room, and that's where things ended last session. So you guys have been through all the parts of the dungeon except for the room that Emerald flew through the hallway you're standing before now.
is
That
that
makes
the
sense?
room that had the what looked like a door to go outside?
Yeah, that's the room that had that. It had the cages with the decaying corpses and like various other like barrels, boxes, crates, that kind of thing.
Hey, do you guys want to go look at some decaying corpses?
No thanks. You can go look at the wet eggs.
Give it a real
Oh
good shake.
crap! Those might have been.
So there's still like spiders that we have to deal with.
I bet those people in the cages were going to be venomized.
Ooh. David, you had said that you
Yep.
can show on the map where we've seen before. You
You
told me that was possible.
should be able to now.
I see blackness around corners.
Okay.
I think it's still just on line of sight.
Sorry,
Whoa,
Van.
where'd I go?
I moved you to check something.
Yeah, I can still see the whole room that they're in, other than it's just grayed out for me.
I
I
have
can't
Explorer
see
mode
the other
on.
details.
Because you haven't moved
Oh,
yet.
if you move your character
You haven't
and then
moved
move
since he
it
turned
back,
it on.
Okay.
yeah, okay. Because I can see the room with the cages. It's a little gray, but I can tell what's in there.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. You got to move your token around to where you
You've
had
seen the
been.
whole map, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Came in this way. Okay.
Do the same for the stream. Bear with us.
Are these cages still locked?
Yes.
How sturdy are the locks, and do these dead bodies look like they have anything worth investigating?
No. They are still locked. Quite rusty. But you could break it if you want. But looking at the corpses, though, Ben, they do not look like they would have anything of value. If you recall,
Do any of them look like they had any of that shit from the ship's bilge on them? Or are they too decayed to tell?
they are too decayed to tell. But these, uh, no, I'm not going to make you roll for anything. What they look like to you is that these are new arrivals who have yet to had anything like done
Done to them.
yeah. Um,
So without doing an autopsy, it just looks like somebody was stuck in a cage and died there.
yeah, basically.
Okay.
Where does this path end up leading to?
Which path?
This one?
Okay, so I have a description. Let me get my
I'm
stream camera
I
back.
think that strays off the path in Mirkwood, and it's probably a bad idea.
Or it's probably the best idea you guys have had all evening.
If that's like a quick.
I was actually, that was going to be my next question, is can
Okay.
Neb see what's out there?
So with you guys in that room looking around, so what you see through that is a path, a path through a cave system. The air smells fresh, clean. Well, fresher and cleaner than it does in this dank ass dusty dungeon. Especially it smells a lot better than near where those corpses are, where you're standing at now, Neb.
And not to go back to that again, but how recent do those corpses look, or is that anything we'd be able to tell?
Uh, they look like they have been here for a very long time, a century or more.
Okay, so it's definitely a desiccated corpse. Okay.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
It's not squishy, it's dry.
Yeah.
And
Um,
there's not a door here? Is this just an
there
open door?
there is not a door. It is an archway, with the same rune that you guys had seen previously, the same rune that's on the back of Van's new loot. Um, Lute, not Loot. FYI. Um, you look and you see a path through the cave system. Again, it smells much fresher than it does in this dungeon.
Oh, so that's still in a cave. It's not outside.
Yeah, so Neb, from what it
Okay.
looks like to you, it looks like that this might be the main entrance to this dungeon, previous to when the miners had discovered the back way, as it were, when they accidentally discovered it. Gelward, G
Gotcha.
with a G.
Okay.
Um, what's Chinna
So
doing?
this is like a cave and this is like a worked dungeon. Okay.
Yeah. So sorry for peeking at y'all's chat, but what are you doing, Chinna?
Kenna is going to make sure Gelward is still in his coffin. Now that he knows that maybe Zonomore lost it and got into weird flesh experiments, and maybe he went mad and tried to resurrect his long lost lover, and he's going to be some other mini boss. I'm gonna go and check this out and see if he's actually in there.
Okay.
Mini boss.
Where is Chinna? Where the
I'm
sarcophagus is?
where I assumed now. What I now realize, I didn't open it, but it's that sarcophagus I got a bad feeling about the
I
last
thought
time I
that
was.
sarcophagus was already open though.
Oh yeah, the sarcophagus was already open and
Oh,
emptied.
well then answered.
I might offer you a tip. You've already seen the charred corpse.
Was it this one? Was it Operation Protocol?
It was here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do it.
Chinna, if you recall reading in the journal, you read that Zonamor, that you now know as the guy who wrote the journal, it provided instructions to his sages to move the body to the sarcophagus, so that way on the death of Zonamor he could lie with his beloved. But
Okay.
clearly that was not done.
Now, yes. Because
Yeah.
I had interpreted it as they had instructed his people to move it to the sarcophagus. It's like they would have read that and already done it, kind of thing. But okay.
Yes, unless maybe other things had happened that prevented that. Um, but yeah, so again, reading from the journal, it's now all encrypted again since you removed it from its runes. But remember, I said a red X adorns this page, and note below the large X reads: "The light has gone out of my life. Goodbye, Gelward, my dearest friend, my love, my companion. I told you, Dragon's Fire was nothing to toy with. Damn you."
Yeah, I knew Gelward was dead. I
Okay.
didn't remember the time you mentioned a burnt corpse yeah, like would have already forgotten that there was a burnt corpse there.
Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Anyways, so I'm gonna Van, what you doing?
I'm leaving.
Okay. In which direction are you leaving?
The direction that I came in.
The direction that you
I'm
came in.
I'm probably over here now.
Yeah, I'm ready to try to go out this way, see if it's a quicker exit.
Okay. Well, since we're going to split the party just real fast, let me
No.
do one thing.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. We're gonna move.
Create a second camera for the audience.
Yeah, I know. But so wait for the thing
Okay.
to load. There we go, Sturf. Sturf, let me describe to you what you see since you walk through that way. You exit through the dungeon through what you assume to be was the main entrance in many decades past. A path of stone leads through this cavern. Your foot falls, echoing off the walls. There is a large 50 to a 60-foot drop off the edge of the path, but the path's construction gives you ample space away from the drop. The rusted iron chains that should prevent accidental falls don't look trustworthy. Peeking over, you can see the same red crystals that were in the mine.
Okay. Well, guess I'll shout back to Neb. The keeps on going. Looks like a way out.
Now I see Sturf from where I am because on my screen it's black.
Yeah, you do see Sturf from where you're at, and let me actually assist you with that, Neb. There, you have now joined Sturf. And yeah, Neb, you see the same thing I just described for Sturf, a path through the caverns. The further you walk, the fresher the air feels. The sounds of ocean waves seem distant, but you can hear waves crashing up against rock through the cavern walls.
I just continue to go out then. Just to exit out. Everything looks
Okay.
pretty stable. Maybe.
Yeah, no,
And just right
things look fine.
here is a drop off.
Yes, a 50 to 60-foot drop off. Below you are it's what appears to be stale, stagnant water, possibly ocean water that has entered the cave over many hundreds of years.
And Sturf went this way, north.
Yep,
You,
through the.
you can probably still see me across the.
Yeah, let me do one thing.
I mean, I'm not exactly being quiet. You can hear my footsteps and everything.
I just hadn't moved my token yet. Ooh.
Are there Dragon Balls floating around?
My screen just had a seizure. Give me a second.
Oh.
So otherwise, unless otherwise noted, I'm assuming me and Neb just keep heading towards the exit.
Yes, you may continue to do so.
I just had to refresh my screen. I don't know what it was doing.
I'm gonna assume Neb is with me at this point, just walking with me.
Yeah, just assume Neb and Emerald are both with him. Emerald's gonna be riding on my shoulder unless I say something otherwise.
Sounds fine to me.
All right, I've come to the edge here where there's.
All right. So let me move Neb's token with Emerald's token. Just gonna assume you guys are like right there. Sturf, Neb, your path is blocked by large rocks that have fallen from the cavern ceiling above. Before you have a moment to consider your options, you hear a shout from behind you. Foolish mortals, you've seen too much. You know too much. I cannot allow you to leave this place.
Wait a minute. Who said that?
Yes, you can.
And behind you on the path, you see the Wraith you had fought when you entered in. The loud shouting brings the attention to Chinna, draws the attention of Chinna and Van.
Dude, I'm like halfway through the place, man.
It's a loud, ghostly
Okay.
Van
loudness.
is going to be using his dash action quite a lot.
Yeah, to run the fuck out. I chose the right way, it sounds like.
I choose violence.
Y'all have fun with that.
Hey, what is this chain here?
What chain?
That's the rusty chain from the guardrail.
Yes.
It's just the chain itself. Okay.
Yeah, so the path is blocked. It appears to be chunks of the cavern from the ceiling that have fallen, and as they fell, they broke the chain.
Okay. My screen hadn't caught up yet when you were saying that, so wasn't sure.
All right, then I'm assuming that's this thing. Where the voice is coming from?
Which thing?
This?
No,
Or do I not-
that's the stream camera. You're supposed to ignore that.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to look at nothing but that now. Thanks.
Sorry.
Can we tell where the voice is coming from? Was it kind of booming and echoing from all over?
It is booming and echoing through the cavern, but you can hear it coming directly behind you from the path you just traveled.
All right, well, I pull in front and stand in front of Neb, and I ready my battle axe with an action to attack him as soon as he comes out, or is within distance of hitting him in the face.
Okay.
Neb, we should probably regroup with the others.
Yeah, that I don't have line of sight on them, so I can't mentally contact them right now.
All right, let's just move cautiously because this fucker will probably jump at us.
Okay. So brief pause here. We're gonna do a cinematic pan wipe back to Chinna and Van in the dungeon. So where are you guys at actually?
Wait a minute.
I'm pretty much by
characters in this game.
I'm pretty much by the corpses, like the. Oh, somehow Chinna got in front of me.
He's fast.
Hello. Fast
Yeah.
for a dwarf.
Okay.
There was a lot of talking going on, so I had just moved myself over there.
Oh,
like,
I didn't know we
10
could do
minutes
that.
ago.
In that case, I would have been like way the hell further along. Like I'd imagine I'm probably like at the beginning of the carpet room.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm going to be using my turn to get. I'm not in initiative order. I don't see initiative, but
There is no initiative as of yet.
if I've been alerted, I'm running back. You let me know when I touch the map.
Okay.
I will
Uh,
accept your olive branch of participation.
So I assume you guys are running to where you heard the voices come from. Yes.
Yes.
They are.
Okay, so you guys run and you sprint and you go as fast as you possibly can, and you make it to where everyone else is.
Oh, so I'm like contractually obligated to go with them now.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
you can't.
Yeah,
you don't
You
have
can't
to
look,
if you
change
don't
it.
want to.
typical rock
Yeah,
star, not reading the fine
I was
print.
not planning on going back to them. That
Oh,
sounded scary, and Van is not about that life right now.
okay. Well then,
Sturf's not there to push him.
I will
That
then
is also true.
hide your token. Chinna, it's all on you right now.
Um, that's one move. I'm dashing. That's two moves. I'm done. I see them over there. Something.
You see something.
I see an edge of something. Yep.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go back to Sturf and Neb. Are you guys just gonna hang back there, or
And we're gonna move back because we clearly saw that the road was blocked and this thing's coming from behind
Yeah,
us. So
if that was like blocked, then I think Ned would turn around and go,
well, the other thing is
unless it was worth investigating any openings.
the voice was coming right behind us. So I went in front of you in case this thing just showed up.
I'm gonna ready.
Yeah, I'm absolutely ready. And there he is.
I'm readying Eldritch Blast if I'm allowed to do that.
oh yeah, you can do that. I would like uh everyone except for Van.
Because he's a bitch. I mean, because he's
Maybe,
hard.
but he's not encountering a ghastly entity that we fought, and Van's okay with that.
Okay, I for the stream viewers, I have adjusted so you can see more of the characters and where their position is. Okay, so let me sort that. The uh, ghostly figure who shouted at you gets to go first. Okay, so for his turn, he is going to go towards this way and check his. Perfect. There. And Starf, you see him float right to you, sir, and he places his hands upon your shoulder, and I would like you to give me a charisma save.
Before he does that, I had my battle axe ready, and I stated that if he comes within range, I'm swinging at him.
All right, go
So
right
he's
ahead.
got
Yeah,
to go first.
we'll call that swing as a reaction as he comes into you.
Okay. All right.
It is your reaction to activate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would I get a reaction to try to Eldritch Blast him, or
Sure. Let's do that. Chenna, I don't see.
Yes, sir.
I don't see initiative for you, sir.
Oh, okay. We've rolled it now. Sorry, my bad.
Yes.
I have rolled it now.
All right. Let me sort
All right. No sword needed.
it. Okay, that's true. I just saw. Okay. All right. So let me double check this guy's AC. It's that 25. It hits. It it hits. Definitely it hits. 25 is a hit. Just FYI.
Was it 25 hit?
It does hit, actually. Thank you for asking. So what is that? 12 damage?
That's 12 damage, yeah.
All right, 12 damage. I will take it. So Neb, give me that Eldritch Blast reaction since you readied it. A 22 hits. Look at you guys.
Wow.
Look at you guys.
Look at
Oh,
us.
look at that. Look at that.
Already doing some good damage.
Never
Most of my rolls have been pretty good tonight.
It's good. It's your birthday.
Right.
birthday, boy. Don't forget
Go
your lucky
shorty. It's your birthday.
He hasn't needed them yet.
No, I haven't.
No, and you can keep them until you use them, just like the other folks. But
We seem to always get birthday luck, technically. Like
That's
I think we
true.
all.
That's true. But now that you guys have done your reactions, I still need a charisma save.
Yes,
From
I will be happy to do that.
okay.
Ugh. Did I do it? No.
I don't see anything.
That is. Ooh, that's ugly.
All right,
It's not going to be good.
Sturf.
Oh wait, I rolled it twice apparently for the first one. Yeah, first
Yeah,
one.
well, we're going with the first one, Sturf. As this guy floated up to you and you attacked it, and Neb hit it with the Eldritch Blast, it seems unfazed. It has taken damage, but it seems unfazed, like it doesn't give a shit. It places its hands on your shoulder. I'm pausing for effect. It seeps into your body.
Oh no!
You are no longer in control of yourself.
One day.
You have been possessed.
Here we go, guys. Just keep distance.
Who's the bitch now?
Still you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have to get beat up by a half orc though.
All right. So guys, now this thing controls Sturf's body. Sturf is in not control of himself, but Sturf, you are still aware of your actions. You have no control over it. Okay? Okay?
Yep.
Okay. At least until the next turn order, and then I'll have you do something. But anyways, that is its turn. Neb, what do you do?
Would Neb, do you think Neb would realistically be able to tell that that just happened?
I think so. Because you guys are both close together. You saw Sturf swing and hit, and you saw your Eldritch Blast hit, and you saw this thing kind of unfazed at the whole ordeal, right? And it still placed its hands upon Sturf, and then it merged into Sturf's body right before your eyes.
Okay.
I gotta play Sturf now. Let me pull up your character sheet.
Neb is gonna take a gamble. I'm gonna punch Sturf on the off chance that him taking damage lets him make some sort of save. I'm literally just gonna punch him. I'm not using a weapon. I'm not using a spell. I'm gonna punch him.
Okay. Roll for me an unarmed attack.
Okay. I'm not sure how to do that, but I think it would be just 1 point of damage.
You roll a strength save, basically. I mean, or you get whatever your strength is plus your proficiency. You're just attacking.
Okay, so I could just do a d20.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And I don't add anything to it because it's just a d20.
Well,
Oh.
do you have any
Your
strength?
No, it's
Never mind.
flat.
well,
Right.
it doesn't matter.
You
Yeah.
get 2, but it doesn't matter.
Can I use luck and roll again?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Birthday.
Absolutely.
Happy birthday.
Your character did not fuck up dramatically.
Well, that's yet to be determined.
That
True.
is very true. That is very true.
I don't think a 13. I ineffectively punch him in the chest. And I'll play fair. I'll move closer to him so that I could realistically punch him.
Okay. I'll allow it.
That was my objective: was to punch him.
I always liked you, Neb. I always liked
Cause
you.
some sort of reaction.
I do have a question for Ryan regarding Sturf. So his shield, his AC is now back at 18 now.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you miss, Neb.
Yikes!
Right. And yeah, now it is Sturf's turn. Oh yeah, that's a great question. Sturf can riposte. Ryan, I'm gonna let you roll the attacks against your friends.
That's dark, man.
Yes. Sturf does riposte on a miss.
On the upside, that's my last superiority die.
Now's our chance, Sturf. Use riposte. As the DM plays Pokemon with our characters.
I give him bardic inspiration.
You're not there.
You're not in the room.
I know.
RP'd
get-
yourself out of the fun.
Go get some Cheetos.
Van is back in the RV just chilling.
Yeah, I'm actually back outside where Sturf broke off from that wheelbarrow. I'm just like, I wonder what's taking them so long.
Well, you're gonna miss quite the show.
So it's just a regular attack.
Oh,
let me ask you
this
though.
might
I have no
this
control.
is gonna get interesting.
I have no control over this. What are you attacking with?
Let me see. I'm going to attack with the whatever you're carrying right now. We'll say that.
It would be the
Whatever
battle
is in
axe.
your hands right now. Shield.
It's the battle axe.
Shield.
That's the
battle
great
axe.
axe or the battle axe. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. Neb. Yeah. You take that 8
12.
damage.
Well,
Yeah. You take that 12 damage.
We'll have superiority die.
no, that was a superiority.
All right.
Oh, that was a riposte?
Yeah. So.
Okay.
The 8 was the hit, and then the 4 was the superiority.
It's time for gamble. It's time for gamble number 2.
Gamble number 2.
Gamble number 2 is Sturf makes a dex save.
Okay. What do I have to beat? Do I know what I have to beat?
Let's just roll and see.
15. Oh, okay. So you take half of 11. It's fire damage.
But 5 or 6.
We'll call it.
It's a round down, don't?
Yeah, it's a round down, so 5.
It's 5.
And this is again, Neb is gambling that taking damage will somehow snap his friend out of this. That was my hellish rebuke.
Okay. Neb, you take 12. So let me do that
Wait,
for you.
can you hellish rebuke on your turn?
It's a reaction.
It's a reaction.
Oh, okay.
And I can do it once without burning a spell slot.
Yep.
So I'm just, I genuinely, as a player, I don't know whether or not you taking damage lets you make another save. But Neb as a character is hoping that you getting hurt will give you the chance to shake off this possession.
So is there after I take damage, is there anything that I do as Sturf?
Neb's gamble pays off. Give me charisma saving throw. Yeah.
My greatest. There we go.
Boom.
All right. So as Hellish Rebuke hits Sturf, Sturf does shake it off, and in fact knocks out the ghostly apparition out of Sturf's body. So now Sturf is in full control of his of his body, though. However, that was Sturf's turn, so
No, it
it's
wasn't.
yes.
No,
No,
it wasn't.
it wasn't. That was my reaction to his
Yeah,
punch.
that's
Well,
why I was asking. That's why I was asking if that was a repost or if that was an attack.
Well, the
I got so
riposte isn't.
confused. Yes, no, you guys are right. That was a repost, and then it was basically a repost of a repost with
Yeah.
hellish rebuke, and I got confused.
Yeah, because
Um,
he got
so then
knocked
yeah,
out of him before
so
Sturf got a chance to take a turn.
so yeah, now yes, it is
Woo!
Sturf's turn, and full meta moment here. Once per day on possession. You guys should be okay now.
I'm about to beat this
Oh
man's
my
ass.
Should be
goodness,
okay
that was.
now.
And I'm not even kidding. I dead serious did not remember whether or not damaging him would help.
Oh,
That was
one
just
thing for
a
sure.
gamble.
Sturf is fucking livid right now. He is pissed to the utmost.
Neb is holding his side where the axe hit him. He's like, "Sorry if I burned you, man."
Oh, we're gonna get this motherfucker. And he just goes just nuts on this motherfucker right here. Just yeah, normal. He doesn't even care that he doesn't have anything left. Go, go, go.
Oh,
He comes down with fury hitting this thing.
Yeah. So yeah, 20 definitely hits. So yeah, he'll take 14 right off the bat. What else does Sturf have?
That's it. He used it all against the construct.
that's
We never
that's it.
rested.
That's true. You
Um,
never rested.
never rest.
All right. Well then, it's Emerald's turn now. He's gonna do his swoopy swoop.
yes, Emerald is going to swoop in this thing's face, like hissing, like a deranged flying snake would hiss, and then fly back and hide in Neb's backpack. And that's pretty much it.
Right. So then, Chinna, you are up now, sir.
All right. So whatever happened before was out of my vision. So here I come to save the day. Nope. All right. Turns over. That's dash.
Okay. Well, now it would be this guy's turn, and he is going to. Let me see. How far are you, Chinna?
I don't know. I'm in a walkway and I don't see anything.
You're probably close. You're probably at that curve.
You are at 75 feet away. Oop, never mind.
Cool.
I think dwarves have like 60 on dark vision, so it's got
Yeah,
to be more than 60.
Well,
yeah,
I can see what the DM allows me.
yeah. So okay. So the Wraith, having been pushed out of Sturf's body, is going to let out like just like blood curdling, mournful wail. I'm gonna need everybody within 30 feet to give me a con save. Okay, Sturf. Okay. Yeah, you guys are both good. Let me do the roll.
Do you need me to make one for Emerald?
That's yeah. Go ahead. Do one for Emerald. Um.
Okay. I'm just going to roll a d20. I'm not 100% sure what. Oh,
Doesn't matter.
20.
Okay. Okay. You guys have all saved from that con save roll. I need you to take half of 18.
Oh, Emerald still poofed away, though.
Okay. So Emerald is poofed. I will just.
And now Neb is pissed.
There's just standing there with his ears bleeding, staring this thing down.
So Neb took 9.
Yes, sir.
Ugh.
I could really use some bardic inspiration right now.
I guess if you can update that, it won't let me click on my token.
I just have
Okay.
I have this vision of like a bit like going between us in this heated
Okay.
battle with the Wraith, and then it cuts away like a movie to like Van outside, like kicking rocks to a tree or something.
Yeah. What's Van doing right now, Joe?
He's outside kicking rocks, leaning against a tree.
Okay. So that's the end of the race turn. Neb, what do you got?
I'm gonna move to there. What the? Oh, I snapped. I didn't fix something. Okay, that's why I can do that. Neb is moving to there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hex this fool. I don't even know what to. Constitution.
Okay. Constitution. Fool is
And I'm
next.
gonna try to Eldritch Blast it.
All right. Yeah. That hits.
And it also takes another 1 necrotic. If it takes it.
It does take it.
Did it? Can Neb tell if it reacted to the force damage as if it took it, or?
So basically, what Neb sees when you Eldritch Blasted it, instead of passing through this ghostly thing, it basically took it full on, and it like rippled through its ghostly form, and just sort of like screeches at you.
Okay, so it reacted as if that actually hurt it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, that's Neb's turn.
All right, and now we go to Sturf.
Sturf hit.
Sturf hit. Hit Sturf hit.
Sturf hit.
Sturf hit. Sturf deal damage.
So
With that magic battle axe.
just out of curiosity, because the shield needed attunement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or no? So it's magic. So does that have the same properties as like a silvered weapon, or no?
No, not the
Okay,
same.
it's just
Not,
so yeah, sacrificing my AC to just miss this thing doesn't make any sense.
that's true.
Okay, then yeah, it's 13 damage, and I just chill.
All right, now it's Chinna's turn.
Run, you chunky dwarf, run!
But I can see. Hey, I can see people. Okay. I will see this 50 feet away.
Yeah.
I will see this foul, shadowy figure I tangoed with before, and I will shine the light of Tyr through it.
Okay. I need to do a dex save.
Whatever it says, yeah.
All right, let's do this. Neb, you said Hexed is con?
It doesn't apply to saves, anyways.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Just check.
Oh, hold on. For the save, I'm gonna switch it so you guys can see my save roll.
There's disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. I don't remember if an ability check is a save and vice
No,
versa.
they're
It is
separate.
not.
Ability
I thought
checks.
that they were separate, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, it was worth a shot. I just honestly couldn't think of what else to do to
It's
mess
good.
this thing up.
If you think it's a politician that's going to try to talk his way out of it, you do it to charisma. If you think it's a quick, fast thing that's going to try to dodge out of the way,
Yeah,
dexterity. You just try to counteract where you think it's going to try to escape the situation with.
yeah. I know it's a wraith, but it seemed pretty tough. That's why I went with con.
Yeah, like at the end, with this case in a wraith in the cave, like what are you going to do? Like it doesn't really,
Yeah.
So-
And Neb is just like pissed off at this point, not even thinking.
Wow. Like on a rainy ship deck, dexterity is always good to hex, make people trip and fall.
All
Yeah.
right. So, Chenna, that your turn?
Show enough is. Did I hurt it? No, I did not.
No, you did
No,
not.
I think he has to. Doesn't he have to take the one because you can't have
No.
one?
No, it's not half.
Oh,
It's a cantrip.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Cantrips are one.
All right. Well, it is now the Wraith's turn, and before he can do anything, suddenly a rumble. The cavern shakes, dislodging loose stone from the ledges and ceilings of the cavern. A moan echoes off the walls coming from below. Let me do one thing for you guys.
Van, what are you doing?
Give that a second to
I'm
load for
kicking
everybody.
rocks, leaning against a tree at the entrance.
You made somebody moan.
I'm about
Not
to just
bad.
I'm just about to head back to town, man. Y'all take it forever.
A moan echoes off the walls coming from below. Dozens upon dozens of ghostly figures arise from the stagnant waters below. A sickly mist and strange light trails behind them. The moaning turns to a wail as an army of ghosts arrive between you and the Wraith. So let me do my thingy. Hold on. I was like, why am I only selecting the tokens that are I'm on the wrong layer, guys.
Oh, hello.
I
That's different than what you
Ooh,
said a second
those
ago.
Yeah,
those are
yeah.
creepy. Those look like pandas.
Ignore that. It's supposed to be between you guys and the Wraith, but they're kind of like there now. Um,
do
so
they.
uh,
So, go ahead. Sorry.
the so um, now that these ghostly beings are before you guys with well, kind of appearing right alongside Chinna and in front of Neb and Sturf and the Wraith, you have caused far too much harm here. You and your damned master. The ghosts shout in unison, causing all the hairs on your body to stand up straight. A handful of ghosts turn to you. Flee, you fools. As one, the ghosts charge into the Wraith. The Wraith, no longer your concern, focuses its energy on the ghosts. So yeah, they're all like fighting now, right
Oh,
before you guys.
I think Neb probably knows enough about Arcana to strongly suggest everyone else get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I would say that you guys do. You have two options before you. You can continue and climb over the rocks, or not.
Uh, I mean,
Starf, what do you want to do? Get the hell out of here?
yeah, I really want to kill this guy, but these guys look like they have it in hand. And
Would you allow us a parting shot as we run out?
Yeah, sure. I will do that as you run past. One attack each.
I'm gonna try to not shocking. I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast him because he's technically still hexed.
Yes.
yeah, so we have to climb the rocks. I won't be able to get into melee range with him.
I probably didn't hit him with a 12.
I
No,
don't imagine they'll
you do not
hit
hit.
him.
While the ghosts and the Wraith are fighting, you guys should be able to run past through the ghosts with
Who
no
are these
hassle.
ghosts?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's the dead corpses that they
Like,
tortured over the
who are
years.
these people?
I'm assuming
And
it's the
why
people who
why are they mad at
Fuck.
us for being here?
Jenna, give me an Arcana check. Give me an
Okay.
Arcana roll. Since you have questions,
I also have insights.
it's true.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah. So Chinna, having carried and read the Journal of Zonamor and read the sort of hellish experimentation that he has done on a vast number of people, from vagabonds and homeless he bribed to be here to folks who volunteered unknowing what they were going to be used for. These are the ghosts of the souls from those experimentations. Their bodies were dropped into the pit below.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I say we've still got caverns and miners to look after. Like, I kind of motion that we should run back this way.
That's fine. Let's get the hell out of here.
All right. Well, if we're running past through the ghost, I thought we had to climb the rocks, but running past through the ghost, then I'm definitely taking a swing at this motherfucker.
Now, if you guys wanted to climb the rocks, these rocks here, Sturf, you guys would climb over and go out the other way.
Oh well, Chinna's over there though. Kind of like
I would vote head towards the cleric and then go find Van
yeah.
Right.
So as I run through,
and slap him.
I take a sheep shot as well.
All right. Roll as you go past, and we'll just RP it through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, that does hit, and let me apply the damage. That's 14. So yeah, these ghosts are having an easy time with the dude as you guys are running past. You guys run through the path back into the mine. Let me move your tokens as you guys are.
I also grabbed the cart with all the dead bodies in it.
Now you're thinking.
Again, I thought we were leaving. I have no idea what went on in there. I didn't know you guys were in danger.
I don't fault Joe the person, but I fault.
Oh no, that's no RP.
You can fault Van, but Van had no clue that you guys were even in danger. You guys said we were leaving, and I was leaving.
I didn't think we said we were leaving.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what Sturf said. Hey, how about we get the hell out of here?
What was that?
Yeah, Sturf and Neb just kind of went to look around. So Van, assuming we were leaving, probably made sense.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
let's
yeah.
move on now.
That's the last thing I heard Sturf say was, how about we get the hell out of here? And Van, not one to argue with a practical decision, was like, yeah, leaving sounds good. This place sucks.
Well, then, if you guys are all in agreement to running out, I'm going to move your token. Sorry, Sturf.
Go for
To
it.
a different location to make things easier on y'all. You are now all now at the entrance to where you guys. Well, basically where you guys came into. This dungeon.
It's a little
Van.
camera.
Yep.
It's for the stream. Ignore
I
it.
know.
You guys don't see it. It's a documentary film crew. The where are you precisely at, Van?
Hang on, I am out here.
Okay, so Van is out here. You guys wish to now go to Van, or was there more you wanted to accomplish here?
No, I I saw Van run off, so I don't know where Van went.
Well, I wasn't running originally. Like, I was just moving. I didn't realize that we were moving while they were talking was the whole thing. Like, Van was like, we're leaving? Okay, cool. I'll leave. I figured you guys were going to be coming up, but you guys were looking at something, and Van, not being like a leader in the group, was like, they can handle that.
So what Chinna wants to do is basically he's going to go back and get Van. Basically, he's going to be going back to the entrance because he doesn't know where Van is, and hoping he sees Van at the entrance to the cave, and is going to basically drag him by the ear back inside, and said, "We ain't finished yet." But I don't. Yeah, if Van is at the entrance to the cave, that's where I'll find him. We can go from there.
Okay, give me one moment. I'm getting a quick drink.
Vanman.
Neb is going to sit down for a second. He's gotten beat up.
As has Van.
You daft lad. Get your yellow ass back in here. There's work to be done.
What work?
Out. Man, fuck those wraiths.
Still
Oh,
ghosts, still spiders, still cave miners inside.
All the
Not to
miners are
mention-
dead. They're in this cart right here.
but what about the miners?
They're in this cart right here.
And
Yeah, those are the
group that'll be
miners.
by.
But what about the miners?
They're fucking in the cart right here.
He's trying to make a meta joke.
ERSORS.
Yeah, but you're
Alright,
asking
then.
Van a question. I'm answering as Van. They're in the fucking cart.
Aye, but the next group comes here. We'll have deadly spiders and whatnot to face down.
They probably shouldn't come into the mine anymore. Like, this is all bad.
We should put up a sign, guys.
I've got a stick of dynamite. We can just seal the entrance.
Hey, Sturf, that axe is pretty wicked.
And the dynamite's always a solution.
Works pretty well, yeah.
By the way, Sturf, sorry if I burned you, man, but I had
No.
to get that ghost out of you.
I was hoping to that you would, because I was kind of egging on the ghost to riposte you to get you to hit me harder.
Yeah, Neb kind of shakes his fist. Yeah, I'm not really good at punching people, especially not you.
Well, I'm a big target, but it takes a lot of force.
Yeah, and you're a big guy too. Oh wait, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, so Chinna says, I was sent by Tyr to burn away the evils of this world. And as long as I'm in charge of you, and I grab him by the scruff, that means you are too. So back in the cave.
Surf goes up to Chinna. Where are you, Chinna?
I guess I should grab by the scruff.
Van, you said you dragged the cart to the front, right? With all the dead
Yep.
bodies. I said, Chinna, we should let the mayor know about this as soon as possible.
I agree we
definitely
should.
put up a sign, guys.
And as soon as possible is right now.
Chinna looks at Sturf and he says, we should handle this, Sturf. You know there'll just be more killed if we don't.
Aye. If you
It's the
want
right
to be
thing to do.
involved like you always do, we'll do it. But
Tyr's
I
seen us
figure
this
it's
far.
best to let them handle it.
But are spiders really evil creatures?
They are when they hurt the, I don't know, mortal, souled, whatever you want to call them.
Neb goes over here and sits down on this rock.
When they hurt the living.
Sure. I mean, I don't
Like
care
when
if
they
kill
eat?
bugs, things that matter, you know.
Well,
Right.
if we find some really big bugs for them, do you think that would fix anything?
You've never been bit by a spider?
Oh, I've been bit by spiders plenty of times, yeah.
Well, does anyone want to go investigate where the spiders are at
That's, I mean,
before leaving?
I sure as hell don't.
definitely. You can stay here, but you'll forfeit any of your shares. We're together on this as a crew, and if you're not part of the crew, you don't share in our pay.
Did I pick up the skull that had the horns on it, or did I leave that there?
You picked that up. You left the heavy one there, though.
Yeah, I knew I left the heavy one, but because, oh my god, I'm so glad that somebody remembered not to open that bag of holding. Wow.
I don't know if David would have necessarily. I don't know if David would have necessarily done anything, but it made me think for a moment.
No,
You
I mean,
didn't
yeah,
see me smile.
even if Dave didn't remember, oh my goodness, that would have been bad.
So yeah, Chinna makes his way back into the cave.
All right, go right ahead. To speed things up, Chenna, I will allow you to go to where the miners had sort of barricaded where the guys were,
Alrighty.
and I'll let you climb up without any skill checks.
Well, I'm not doing it alone. I
Where we go?
assumed at least Sturf was following me.
Sturf is definitely with you. Where did you go?
Well,
I went to the
Neb
barricaded entrance to the spider.
Oh, thank you.
Neb would like to come with you, but Neb is kind of hurt.
That's fair.
Chinna put the rules of the engagement out there. That's fine.
Can we take a?
Chinna-
He looks at Chinna real quick. He goes, "Chinna, can we take a short rest before we do this?" That Wraith did a number on me.
I hadn't noticed, lad. And he looks him over and he says, I perhaps a step of caution. Smart then. And he kind of leans up against the side of the wall here.
Okay.
Well, if we're short resting, I'm pretty sure Neb and I would then catch up with you guys because that's.
So, I mean, a few minutes goes by. Neb and Van kind of look at each other and shrug and come to check on us, maybe?
Before they come back.
Well, I need to. If we're taking a short rest.
Yeah, if we're short resting, I got to get some healing back.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
So,
all right. So if we're doing a short rest, Neb gets his spell slots back. Thank God.
And I'm just speeding things along by moving your tokens. You guys.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm going, since we're short resting, I'm going to
Plus your con modifier, right?
Yeah, I'm going to roll a d8 real quick and see what that does.
Yeah, I'm rolling my hit dice here.
That's 2 plus my con is shitty. That's 5. So I got 5 health back. Let me update my thing.
So is it the con modifier, right? Or is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Modifier.
So it's 5 plus 3. Dear Lord, I wrote awful there.
Let me go to my back. I got 5 HP back.
Oh, no, that is, it's already including your +3.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, if you mouse over it, it's giving you 2 plus 3.
So that's just 5.
Oh, wow.
That's just 5, yeah.
Crap.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
so
well,
You guys can't, don't be greedy with those short rest hit dice. Just, use 2. It's okay.
I'm definitely using.
That's what I did. I'm still not at full.
You technically have to choose the number of dice you roll before you roll any of them, just to kind of prevent piecemeal healing.
Oh,
but
well,
it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
All right. Yeah. In that case, I'm
All
up
right.
to 30.
I'm using 2 of them. I'm back to 24 health for now.
Okay.
I'm good.
And if you do a second, you technically don't add your con again.
You said doo-doo.
Why is it adding my con though?
Well, it's supposed to when you roll hit dice, but you're supposed to pick the number of hit dice you're using all at once and then roll and add the con mod one
Yeah, I
time.
forgot about that.
Gotcha.
I probably would have used 2 regardless, but
Yeah. All right. So then I'll.
That's weird. It didn't give me the option to select the number when I clicked it though.
There, I took 3 off. The 3.
It just rolls it every time.
It just rolls your hit die. I guess you could just roll a number of d8 afterwards if you declare it, but yeah, it's weird.
Well, that's what I did. I didn't notice. I just went to the menu and rolled a d8 twice. I forgot I could mouse over the hit die and re-roll it that way.
Yeah, but you have to roll each one independently, and I don't know if it's.
Yeah,
I don't know if your con mod is supposed to be added to every single hit die you roll.
No, you basically would just be like, I'm going to use 2 hit dice. You'd click hit dice and then roll 1 more of your HP dice. But it's not smooth like it should be.
I thought it added the con modifier to each die though.
No,
I don't think it does, but I mean I could always be wrong. That's fair.
I mean, no, I'm not like vehemently disagreeing. I just I thought that
I'm not taking it personally. Yeah, I get it. As far as I know, that's the rules as it works. But given the way that this isn't done nicely and it normally would have been, I mean, it's always possible that I could just be wrong. But it doesn't matter too much at the moment.
Oh, during a long rest, you only recover half of your hit dice.
During a long rest? Oh.
Yep. During a long rest, you only recover half of your maximum hit dice. So if you spend all of them, you only get 2 back per long rest. Well, at our current level, like if you're at level 6, then you get 3 back, so on and so forth.
Yeah. So there is a cost in that way to doing short rests if you're abusing it and using dice to heal.
And yes, so when you select the number, you only add your con mod to that total. Okay. So if you're rolling 2 hit dice, then you add the con modifier to like once. You don't roll it to each dice; it's just once total.
Each hit die spent, the player rolls the die and adds character's con modifier.
Where does it say that? Because mine says otherwise.
I was looking on the Roll20 compendium.
That's what mine says too. Well, mine doesn't. What?
A character can spend one or more hit dice at the end of a short rest. For each die.
Oh
for
no. Okay,
each
there it
hit
is.
die
Yeah,
spent
for
this
each hit
way-
die. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, we would just click it the total number of times we want to spend hit dice.
Cool.
Yeah.
In which case, I should have 2 more,
In which case,
and
I
that
should-
puts me at max.
At the end of a long rest, a character regains all lost hit points.
Yes, you regain all your lost
dice.
hit points, but you only get half of your hit dice back.
Oh, I misunderstood what you said. Okay.
You get all your health back, but you only get half of
Right.
your max number of hit dice.
Right. That gets overlooked a lot. So that's why I didn't remember that.
Alrighty.
Because I was when I was DMing my kids and a friend of mine, I was pretty generous with the long rests. I let them take like 2 long rests in one day one time. I was bad.
And apparently, and all of these things all happen at the end of the
Oh.
long rest. So if we have like an encounter during a long rest, you're still fighting on the before period.
And I
'cause
was
the thing is,
actually
you don't get a long rest if it gets interrupted.
Yeah, and I was actually wrong twice. It even says the player can decide to spend additional hit dice after each roll. So you literally can perfectly inch your way up to full without overspending.
Well,
So
if the rest is interrupted by an hour of fighting spells or adventuring activity, they don't get the benefit.
if we have to
So
pick up
odds
and move
are-
camp, it doesn't count, but it's
No,
a
no, no.
fight.
But I'm
Right.
saying if
Yeah.
if you have like an encounter during the night when you're resting, you don't get the benefits of the long rest until it is completed.
Yes.
Right. But
Some
the,
DMs will give
the,
you a short rest worth.
the encounter doesn't necessarily negate the long rest, though.
No, I wasn't saying it did. I was just saying
Okay.
that all the benefits of a long rest occur at the end of the long rest when you
Right.
complete it.
Sorry,
Right,
guys,
but
my headset
this
just died.
The short rest is ready to go. Let's move.
Well, we were beating Meta's book.
All right. Well, just 1 second.
We learned instead of worst case scenario, it's best case scenario.
Yeah. No,
So
we learned.
while we're meta real quick though, we actually didn't know that there were spiders here until Dave told us after we had passed this part.
Yeah, I thought we killed all the spiders earlier.
No, because
We fought spiders, and then we came to a barricaded wall covered in cobwebs. And then I went off to the right, and that's where I spotted the dude. And we went right into the fallen dude and the apparition and everything. But like,
I thought we didn't know there was a door here. We just we saw the webs here, but I didn't think we all knew there was a door here because no one looked up here.
and then he told us we
during
did.
that till
Yeah,
During-
meta told you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna assume you guys have all long rested, and that Chin is leading the
Wait,
short.
We long rested?
short
I mean
rest.
short rested. Excuse me. But you guys are
Nope,
all
nope.
now.
Too late. You said long rest.
No.
Too late.
Yeah, I just
No.
refilled all my stuff now. Yeah, I'm level
No.
7 now.
Short rest. So you guys are all at the barricade. Chinna, would you like to climb up the ladder before you?
Before
you
we
know
do
I
that,
do.
during the short
All
rest, I
right.
switched from my battle axe to my short spear.
All right, you climb up, and please inform your compatriots what you find.
Dead spiders, a lot of them, and a dead cow.
It's
I
a
think-
it's a horse. If you recall,
dead horse.
the duder who told you about the spiders said that they had found a way to satiate the spiders. So-
Yes,
It's
Chenna would
really
remember
deceased.
that.
Yes.
He's right behind him.
Okay, you may
So these-
all climb.
These jerks fed a horse to the spiders. That's not
It's
nice.
probably a diseased
Okay.
horse. They probably poisoned it.
Well, to be
Not
fair,
probably-
maybe the horse died of natural causes.
I'd like
Right.
to pause and then technically rewinding time, but not really. Along the way here, I would like to burn away these cobwebs.
Yeah, absolutely. Feel free.
I do so.
And Van, you are climbing over as well.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And it goes without saying, Neb is checking the spider webs for trinkets.
Sure.
Gather up a spool. That's fine.
Just a spool of spider silk. That is fine. So as you guys round the corner, there is a little tunnel going down with a rope and ladder leading below to another chamber, guys. So
I'm going to look down, and do I see anything?
give me a perception.
Hold on.
Fan.
Oh, not bad.
All right. So yeah. Below you, as you look down, you see a red glowing crystal illuminating a cavernous space before you. That looks to be another cobweb-filled hallway leading off to the south.
Can I light and drop a torch?
Yeah, you most certainly can.
That I'm doing that.
And I have something I can put.
I know I have dark vision, but I'm going to light a torch and drop it down there.
Cool. Well, let me do something on.
I thought you gave up dark vision, or is that something else?
No, I gave up.
No, he
the
gave up his super
extended
dark vision.
vision. Yeah.
Oh, you're still a tiefling. That's right. Haha.
Yeah.
Silly humans.
So a torch emits 20 feet.
Inferior.
20 feet, right? Oh no, it's 5.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, 20 feet. There we go. All right. So you guys wish to climb down now that there is a torch down there?
Yeah, Sturf
Yeah,
will go
Neb's
first.
climbing down.
All
Sturf
right.
will go first.
I'm just gonna.
Neb is feeling reckless since Emerald got killed.
All right. Well, I have misplaced my camera. Hold on. Let me get my camera.
Well, Van is getting fingered by that crystal over there.
Whoa.
Excuse me.
Whoa.
That escalated.
My bad.
Yes. Tonal shift.
What?
All right, guys, I got a really important question.
Okay.
This one,
Athena? Oh, I do those quests, yeah.
double IPA. Got a Medusa, which is a Belgian wit.
Oh.
Nice.
I got a Apollo, which is a stout or an ale. And I got a Ceres, which is a Weissbier.
Nice.
I would go with
Weissbier is
Medusa.
I got a Modella. It tastes like shitty Corona.
Exactly what
All right.
Modelo.
And I like
Modelo is
Modelo
not
better than Corona,
bad.
man.
Yeah, Modelo is definitely better than Corona.
These four.
You don't need the lime with the Modelo, at least.
But I like the lime. I like that the Corona is crap.
You can put the lime in the Modelo too.
Hang on.
You put the lime in the Modelo and you shake it all up.
Hang on.
Nope,
probably
don't shake it.
I think we've just had a breakthrough. I've got.
this
Well,
is
I
a
don't have
big-
lime. I have those little plastic fake limes that have lime like flavor.
All right,
All
you're
right.
gross.
Take
Get
it
out
to
of
the
here.
chat. Take it to the chat. Gentlemen, so below you, you guys have landed on Sturf's, or not Sturf, excuse me, Neb's torch. Flickering light of the fire illuminates a good portion of the cavern before you. More cobwebs are seen, and before you lies many, many more dead spiders. Would you like to proceed?
continuing to burn all these cobwebs
Yep.
as we proceed.
I don't see anything.
What do you mean you don't see anything?
I see a black map.
Did you zoom out all the way?
Yes. Now I see nothing again.
Yes, I deleted your token to get another token. I don't know what's up with the tokens, but sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So I'm just getting one I know works.
Let's back in.
I see a tunnel. All right.
Okay,
The
you can
whole
see
time we're
everything now?
walking, I'm just like, so Chinna wanted to kill these dead things.
Aye, but it appears someone beat us to it.
All right. So as you guys are
And then
walking
Neb
through,
picked up the
you're
torch.
what was that, Neb? Sorry.
Neb picked up the torch. He's carrying it with him.
Okay, cool. So are you using the torch to help Chinna in destroying
Yeah,
the
I'm
cobwebs?
just
Okay, cool.
any cobwebs that need to be burned. Neb is burning whatever Chenna misses.
Okay. So as you guys are walking through, you're noticing dozens and dozens of corpses of spiders, both small, medium, and large. The
These
largest
are
of
some big
which,
corpses.
yes, the largest of this. There are 3 large spiders. 2 appear identical, and another one appears to flicker as if maybe it's not fully there, but like an apparition
Oh, we
or
don't get our fog of war on this map.
no, it's something that was requested after the fact, and I forgot about it.
Uh,
So my apologies.
The
Maps going forward, we'll have that. Maps I put in weeks ago, months ago. I forgot to do it, so that's on me. My
I was
bad.
just asking
the
because I noticed we didn't have it.
Yeah.
the
It shouldn't be too
the
hard to remember.
flickering spider.
Yes.
The flickering spider. Neb wants to try to yank a fang off of it.
Before doing so, please give me an Arcana roll.
Yep, probably not.
All right. As you reach down to grab the fang of this apparition, flickering corpse kind of spider thing, you feel the same magical energies that you had felt up in the dungeon above. And as you yoink the fang out, the entire uh, spider just sort of disappears before your eyes. And
Oh, okay.
it wasn't that one. That one, it was the one that was there.
Okay.
Uh,
No, I know what you mean.
yeah.
So I did not get a fang from it.
No, it disappeared before your eyes as you went to yank. But you
That's
do
fair.
realize that the same magical energies that you guys had felt up in the dungeon above might have sort of perpetrated down to this section of the cavern and infected various spiders. So
You guys,
whomever.
this place is weird.
I could have told you that.
Well, Chino, they're dead. Shall we?
It's official. It's weird.
It is weird. Best description of Dungeons and Dragons ever. It's just weird. So with the realization that all the spiders are now deceased, would you guys like to gather the corpses of the miners and bring them back to town?
Yes.
Wait, these are all corpses of miners too?
No,
No.
these are just corpses of spiders.
Oh, I was about to say because they look like spiders. Some of them are small though.
They're small spiders, large spiders, medium spiders,
Okay.
phase spiders, and ghostly
So are all the
spiders.
corpses that we need to get the ones that I have in the wheelbarrow outside of the mine?
Yes,
Yes.
we are
Okay.
effectively. I'm going to go back. Hold on. I'm going to change maps for a moment.
I don't remember if I did this before, but Neb tried to take off a piece of that red crystal.
You did.
You did, and I think you grabbed some already. If not, I'll allow you to grab some. It's a fancy glowing crystal.
Okay. I just doesn't have to be like a whole armload, just at least a handful.
All right, so I'm going to move the map, and we're going to call it here in just a moment. But I'm moving back to our Haverton map. So no tokens or anything. This is all just in your mind. But we'll just wait for a moment for the map to load. There we go. So you guys have left the mine. With who's pushing the wheelbarrow?
Surf is.
Okay,
Probably Sturf, but
Sturf is.
We make Van carry it back to town.
Actually, yeah, we probably would.
So you guys are pushing it through town. As you get to this guard post, I'll say this one here. Can you see the
Yeah,
Mhm.
number
Yep.
4.
yeah. So you see shocked looks on the guard's face, and you see one just fucking bolt towards the direction of the inn, right? He As you keep walking past the guards member, the guards there appear like they might have seen ghosts themselves. As you keep walking on, I would say by the time you guys get like here, there, Van uh not Van, excuse me, Val rushes up to you guys with this guardsman, and he goes, "Bloody hell, boys! Where the fuck have you been the last 2 days?"
2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. So he sees the shocked look in your eyes. He goes, "Lads,
The
you've
temporal
been
room.
you've been gone for 2 days. I, a number of dwarven guard and human guard, went into the mine and killed the spiders, thinking something had happened to you."
Oh shit! While we were in that damn extra dimensional room.
Plane. Yeah. I put my arm around Val and just go, order some beers. We got a story for you.
And uh, Val nods. He goes, "Aye, lads, I've got a story for you too. That was a tough fight. 2 of the guards died, but that man Holt led the charge, and we killed those nasty 8-legged beasties. We killed them good. And
Where's the dwarf that was going to pay us to go to the mine?
he would be at the city hall, and
Oh, Neb wants to talk to him.
all right, we will allow you guys to do so. But Val continues. He says, "Lads, I don't know if you wanted to be present for this or not." And Val looks at Van, and he goes, as he's looking at Van, he goes, "Toza was executed this morning."
What?
And
Okay,
Look,
cool.
looks at Van when he says that.
yeah, Toza's Koza's sister.
Yeah, okay. She's also the pirate lady. She deserves
Yeah,
to
she,
And
die.
yeah, yeah.
and they all like they neither of them give a shit about the other.
I mean that is true.
Like, so I'm
Um,
just like, cool.
uh,
Khakis? I don't.
okay, so Val shakes his head, and he goes, "Lad, if your new friend," and he winks at you, "just lost her sister, estranged or not," and you guys all walk into town. Val is still. You guys are like walking into the inn at this point. Val is explaining to you guys that the sentencing of the head sage went through yesterday, and he has been sentenced to life in prison, and he was sent out on a ship to the mainland to Blainsmore Port to go to the prison on the mainland. And Val informs you that the only person still on this island involved with any of the pirate orc pirate invasion would be that idiot boy who had no idea what he was helping with, but helped nonetheless. He's still actually in prison, yet to be sentenced. Um, and with that, we're going to end it here. With one last note, Val mentions that words of your deeds have spread far and wide across the island. Everyone in Haverton, the port proper, knows what you've done. Everyone in the farming, small farming co-op, north of the island, knows what you have done. Everyone is singing your praises. They are calling you heroes, and you're all level 5.
There it is.
Hell yeah.
And we're calling it there tonight, lads.
Hell yeah.
Yes. So 2 weeks from now, you will all be level 5, and you are well known in this area. Tales of your deeds will be spread far and wide as people travel into the port and listen to the tales and the ends and share their own stories of meeting and greeting with you boys.
Nice.
So
I get an extra attack.
I'm going to end the stream here, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing, everybody. And everybody, happy birthday, Ben. I know it's tomorrow, but still happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
Yep. Happy birthday, dude.
Four
All
more.
right. Good
4 more
night,
minutes.
One more minute?
4
Oh, yeah,
more.
yeah. Almost. Anyways, everyone have a great night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for playing.